Yeah, I think if there was ever a time to put all your chips in one basket, I do agree that now is that time for anime wise. Like if there was a time for you to be like, "Hey, I want to get in on this." I mean, scratch that. The best time is right before it hits, right?
Hmm.
Like the best time to get in on anything is right before it gets popular because
Right.
then you're getting shit for cheap. But with that being,
If
that
you
being
bought this shit
prefaced,
10 years ago,
yeah, you'd be sitting on it for 10 years and now you'd be fucking balling out of
you'd
control
be
now.
you'd be
Yeah.
absurd.
So let's take that out of the equation because that's in any scenario. It's always better to buy anything before it blows up. So if we
Right.
take that out of the scenario and we look at just like the terms of rapid growth, like right now is the best time to dive in and try and capitalize off anime. It's never been more popular.
And it can't get any less. That's my point. Is like, how could
Hmm.
anime possibly get less? That's what you have to
Yeah.
think about when you
I
invest in
mean,
something.
I guess
How could it get less?
in an abstract world, I guess it could. I don't know how that would happen. I'm trying to be devil's advocate here. And the problem is I agree with your point, so it's really hard to be devil's advocate. Like I don't think it can't. It just can't.
How, like, I would love someone in the comments who's
Like
watching this
it would
to
have to be
write down how they could ruin anime. How
like it would have
anyone
to be
could.
a dark run, right? A dark run of animes, just where it's just no good animes for
Because
years.
how consistent is anime generally?
Yeah, because if there's so many
Generally,
different creators,
yeah,
and
and they're consistent.
so
It's
yeah,
not
I don't.
that they're dog shit. You know what I mean? It's not like there's one creator who's really
Right.
good and everybody else sucks. We're talking about a fucking damn good amount of content being consistently placed. Like Food Wars,
Right.
that's very niche, and it's a
Yeah.
very fucking good anime.
Yeah. So hard to explain to people if you got caught
Very
watching it
hard
though.
because it's
If someone doesn't watch anime and they walk in and you're watching Food Wars, you're like, I swear it's not what it looks like. But
right.
it is, but it's not. Like you just don't understand. Like
Right. But for that to be as R rated as it is, and for it to
that's a
still,
fucking weird one, dude.
I can only imagine how much money it's generated.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. It's just a massive, massive industry.
It's so big. There's so many animes. I mean, like I always think competition's good, right? Like especially in a situation where Crunchyroll had so much power in the anime world. Like it's frustrating because there's nothing to push them to get better. So I think with Netflix, I think it'll help push them forward a little quicker
Hmm.
because I don't know
Do
if
Do you think that the strategy Netflix should take, and let's hypothetically think here,
right, right.
if they're trying to overtake Crunchyroll, but in a smooth,
Like
nonchalant way,
slowly,
right, where it's
like
not
slowly
like
pick and
buy
pick and pick
everything,
and pick.
right? But if you're gonna pick, would you go the Oshinoko route where you wait until a manga is massive, like right before it gets sold to anybody, and then compete with other streaming platforms to get that one manga that's selling outrageously, like a Blue Lock, like a
Right.
Oshinoko, something like that? Or would you try to double down similar to what they're doing now and
And then
go,
just keep adding as you
JJK
go
went
along.
crazy, I'm gonna add JJK, but just the first season?
I'm gonna go ahead and take that option.
That
Yeah, where you're slowly addling.
where you're so
I don't even know what I combined that with. Combined it? What is happening? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Shane is here to stay. Fucking shit, dude. I have no idea what just happened there. Apparently, I had a stroke.
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
slight one.
yeah, but I would do the slow adding, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would fucking. I had to
that's
stick
what
that
you
landing.
combined
You know what I mean?
it.
I had to take a breath afterwards and a pause to make sure I listened to myself say it right.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I nailed it. Now you can
Nailed it.
continue.
No, no, we keep
Uh,
going.
but because and the reason I do that is because we've already seen like the one you gave Oshinoko is a perfect example of how it doesn't work. High Dive got the exclusive rights to that. Oshinoko is phenomenal. It's great. I loved it. I know people who don't really care for anime. They loved it. Like I've seen a lot of people really enjoy that show. High Dive just took themselves out of like 8 different countries a few months ago because they don't have the money to operate in a whole bunch of different
Yeah,
countries. Like it didn't help them at
High
all
Dive
to
ain't
add a
shit.
big show.
You
But
can't
that's my
compare High Dive to.
so
You
okay.
can't.
So
That's their
then
strategy, but their strategy was stupid
because they weren't already big. So you're saying with because Netflix is already big, that would have a different effect.
yeah. And for those in the audience who know this, what was the Xbox streaming service that came out?
Xbox
Um,
Live?
no, they bought Ninja and Shroud. Fuck, man, I'm gonna lose it, but they went under. And long story short was they Twitch. You know about Twitch?
Yeah,
They're the
yeah,
biggest streaming
yeah,
gaming.
yeah. I know Twitch.
So, the Microsoft created their own streaming service. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but their strategy was to buy the biggest names on Twitch, and ultimately they paid absurd amount of money for exclusive rights to those big streamers.
Yo, what's good, anime lovers? It's your boy Blackie Chan. I'm with the Out of Pocket Anime Podcast, and I'm just here to remind you guys to please, please, please like, subscribe, comment, especially if you love the video. We appreciate all of you guys, and we hope you enjoy the video.